What is up, people? Nephilim Entertainment back to you. And I recently watched the Orville season premiere, or series premiere, and here's my thoughts on it. Tell me what you think. So Sunday night was the premiere of the Orville, which is Seth MacFarlane's newest TV show on Fox. It's basically kind of like I'd say, sort of spoof of the Star Trek series, and we all know, given Seth's many testaments, that he is a fan of the classic sci-fi drama. So my first thoughts on it is I watched the episode of Old Wounds, which basically, throws you into the whole storyline. Seth, his character, he's the star of it, and he plays a character named Eddie Mercer, Eddie Mercer, and apparently he found his wife diddling around with an alien, which was weird. Usually it's the captain who diddles around, but he apparently gets the good graces of becoming a captain again, and he's thrown together with this ragtag group. His best friend, who's also one of his pilots, or whatever, is a guy named Gordon. Now, Gordon, I can tell, is probably going to be sort of the big comic relief of the show. And I was pretty impressed with the performances. I mean, you have a very diverse crew. They all just sort of seem to bring something to the table that has a, different element to it. You got the asexual alien who, the guy who plays it, the character's name is Lieutenant Bordis. Apparently the guy who plays him is also the guy who played Tyrone on the Walking Dead series, and he is a phenomenal actor. So I have a feeling that he's also going to bring lots to the table. Then you have a very young girl who plays Era Keaton. She apparently is going to be playing a character who is the head of security and also a very powerful alien creature by terms compared to humans. So I got a feeling that a lot of her inexperiences and youthfulness will probably be a big sort of material for the show itself. So another thing that I sort of noticed was sort of the familiarity with it would be in Star Trek. I personally watched a little bit of the classic show, and I've watched newer stuff off and on, so I can't really give you a definitive comparison, but I would have to say that it definitely does give you that feel, and probably brings up the humor that you're not used to with Star Trek. So if you're wanting to watch it and you're wanting to sort of make fun of the old TV series in a way, I've got a feeling that Orville will probably bring that to you. Another thing that sort of, I think, adds to it is this lighthearted feelness. I mean, between the characters, Seth and Adrian, their characters, with them being exes and constantly bickering, they also work well off each other. In fact, the most notable little back and forth between them is whenever they found out about the quantum ray. It's funny. Works well against bananas. Does it work against other fruit? Well, how does it work against salads? To me, that was just a funny part. And I think, my opinion, the show is something to definitely keep an eye on. Seth hasn't exactly had the best track record when it comes to TV series or live action movies to begin with, but I'm a fan of him simply because of Family Guy. So I'd say give this show a little bit of credit, give him a little bit of chance to see, get the bugs out and get a feel for the show. I see untapped potential. I do. So I'm going to keep monitoring the series. The first episode, of course, was called, like I said, Old Wounds. Basically deals with the fact of them trying to stretch out sort of the characters and sort of get them into an very uncomfortable position, which has to do with his ex-wife. Go on their first mission, and it's almost a bust just right off the bat. So they meet the baddies, which apparently I have a feeling that this race is probably going to pop up every now and then, and sort of gives you just the lighthearted humor about it. And I loved it. It was funny, some parts, not all parts. Like I said, give them a moment of credit. But I will definitely keep in touch with this series and see how it goes from there. But this was Nephilim Entertainment. To all you daydreamers and creators out there, keep your head in the clouds. Peace.